I've just crossed the 30-day mark of posting daily YouTube videos, and something crazy happened today. Celebration moment first, because oh my gosh, I never could have imagined that, honestly, that I could do it, that I could record daily videos to post on YouTube. But here we are. And here's what happened today. So I didn't need to record today because I had videos batched, ready to go, already scheduled. And yet I wanted to record. I felt a desire to record. And I think when you are at that point where the thing you're trying to be consistent with, where there's something, maybe it's physical exercise, maybe it's posting on Instagram, maybe it's something else, you're building consistency. And there comes the point, and you feel it, where you kind of, today I feel like I've crossed the threshold where I'm no longer making myself do it. I'm no longer making myself record daily videos, but it's something I genuinely desire to do. And I think it's kind of like getting back into your physical exercise routine after a break, after a long period of not exercising for whatever reason. And the first few days, few weeks are like, like dragging yourself out of bed, just convincing yourself to do it. And it's so hard. There's so much friction, there's so much resistance. But then there comes the day where it clicks, where you're hooked because you feel the shift, you feel the energy, you feel stronger in your body, you feel confident, you feel good. You feel the benefit. When the benefits and the well-being, when you start to rip the benefits, I'm not just talking about the physical appearance here. I'm talking about the mental health. I'm talking about your energy levels. I'm talking about your mood. It's just it becomes easier, it becomes natural. And I think it's the point where, and this is why consistency matters so much, it's because at some point consistency becomes a constant, something you do without the effort. Of course, it takes time. Of course, it's still something you do. Of course, there will be days where there's more friction, but it's just a part of your day. It's just kind of becomes who you are. Like for me, physical exercise, when I don't do it, I generally feel different in my day. Uh, my eating habits kind of go sideways. I don't eat as well as when I do physical exercise. I don't feel like my energy, I have energy spikes. I can feel it in so many ways. So my body kind of craves it now. And the same happened with YouTube. I posted this uh, realization on Threads, and I was like, I want to make a video about it. I want to post it, even if I already have a video scheduled for today. In fact, this is going to go live in 2 days. And it's this, today's day 31, but this video is day 33. Oh my God, you guys, 30, 33 daily videos. And I just wanted to share it and to come in and to let this be a reminder for you too that consistency pays back tenfold, not just with tangible material results, because any time you're consistent with something, you are building competence and you are building confidence, and that of course ripples on the outside, and you're going to create result. That's a given. But also there are benefits you can't even imagine. Like if you told me that recording and posting daily on YouTube will feel like this, I would have started years ago. I had this image, this idea, this misconception, preconception that it will feel like torture, that even recording once a week would feel heavy, would be super hard, that I needed the perfect gear, the perfect setup, the perfect everything, that my English needed to be perfect, my pronunciation needed to be top notch. And I had all these check marks ideal in my head that were just BS because what when you like yourself, start the thing and do the thing and show up authentically. Like for this YouTube journey, not only it gives me back energy, just like physical exercise, you spend energy and you get that, you get energy back. It's like a cleansing process. And not only gives me energy back, but I feel more creative. I have more ideas. Posting content on other platforms comes where right now I'm just um, active on YouTube and Threads. I've honestly pressed pause on Instagram, but and on my blog as well. But everything like content creation oops, feels so easy. It comes so naturally because I allow myself to talk about whatever I feel like talking about in the day. And when you start talking about something, like even on days where I have no idea what I'm going to be talking about, when I start talking, then something comes up. Like, like when you're in therapy session, you start talking and eventually something will come up. So yeah, it's just so great to see how in how many different ways this experience, this journey is giving me back. And who knows what will keep unfolding as I go. And to be honest, I am recommending doing this thing of posting daily videos on YouTube to any creator, any friend, any peer, like peers, colleagues, friends, people on threads, my community. I recommend it to anyone. If you have something to not even something to teach about. If you're passionate about something, if it's random, even if it's a TV series or something, if there is something that you can talk about for hours on end, well, this might be the year that you start your YouTube channel and see where it leads you, what happens. Because for me, and honestly, I started doing this first for myself. And then, of course, I do think it would be the greatest hub for my business and to increase visibility and bring more people to my space, more aligned people that could be supported through my work. But first, I started this for myself because I knew I was hiding. I knew I was doing what was comfortable, you know. Instagram, I've been on Instagram for so long, it wasn't even challenging anymore. Reels, uh, I've gone hardcore on TikTok for a couple years back. So even recording reels wasn't a challenge. And in last September, I decided to start a podcast. And even there, yes, it was something new, but I knew I was still hiding because the thing on my mind and on my heart was actually YouTube. And it felt so big and so scary. And so like I need to be, I don't know, I'm not enough yet to, I need to earn it more. I kept postponing and delaying. So I was finding all different ways to not put myself out there in the ways I needed to, not just for my business to grow, but also for myself to let some more masks go, to let myself be seen more, to show up more vulnerably, more authentically, more without a script. I'm also thinking that as I'm talking, that I had kind of a low battery, so I hope my phone is still recording at this point. And now I lost my train of thought, my train of thought, my train of thought, my train of thought. Um, yeah, I was still hiding. I was still hiding. I was still postponing. I was still delaying on YouTube. And um, at some point, I think the calling gets so loud you cannot ignore it anymore, or the discomfort or dissatisfaction of where you are that is not quite where you want to be gets so strong you cannot ignore anymore. Especially if you're a seeker, especially if you're meant for more, especially if you're here to live your life to the fullest and to express your gifts to the fullest. And I knew that this daily habit will force the authenticity and the most mm, unfiltered, unedited, and honest version of myself. Not that I was not honest in my content before, but this is next level. This is next level being seen because I didn't prepare for this video. I had no idea we will be talking about this. I knew I wanted to talk about the fact that today I wanted to record, even if I didn't need to record. And I thought this was going to be a 2 minute videos to 2 minute video, to be honest, but we are at 13, about 12, 13 minutes. So you see, um, I do recommend it. If you desire to build something bigger, something meaningful, if you have a calling on your heart, and perhaps you're also fed up with Instagram, I do suggest and highly, not suggest, I highly recommend it. Start recording daily videos. Start sharing from your heart. What are you passionate about? What you are learning as you're learning it. Because, and I already mentioned this in another video, I think it's the one, something like the smartest women I know are doing this differently, something like that, where I'm talking about how in an era where there's like AI can do anything, AI can create the perfect piece of content for you. So there is a hunger for real, raw, imperfect humanness, just you to show up with stumbling over your words, finding your voice as you do the thing, figuring it out as you do the thing, as you show up, as you are letting yourself be seen. I think those are the creators and business owners that are going to thrive in the next decade and more. Yeah, you guys. I think that's all for me. Let's end it there. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for watching. If this video landed, if something clicked for you, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. And in the description box, there's a link for more ways to work together. I will see you tomorrow.